Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today, you know it, we're on a. I think I brought this back to the channel before. We're on Reno Druid. This is a deck that I've actually been trying to get to work a lot off stream and off recordings because it's an archetype that I find is really, really fun. I really like Elise. I normally show deck lists at the start here, so yeah, I guess I'll get into there. There won't be a stream today because I've been fucking with settings in my OBS client to try and make tomorrow's stream better. I got new overlays and shit. Those I didn't make though. This one that I currently have I made, but the other ones I didn't make. Thank God OBS, you got free ones. So yeah, get more into that in tomorrow's stream. But I just wanted to make sure that today's video, the audio quality is good. You guys like the audio quality? Hopefully it's better. But yeah, so that's why there's a video today and there's not a stream. Also, I'm on 3 hours of sleep for the last 2 nights or 2 days in a row, and I am fucking exhausted, and my blood runs on the fact that I had 4 energy drinks today. And I don't want to crash in the middle of stream, like, you know, hit like 12:30, I'm in the middle of, or 1:30, I'm in the middle of streaming live for 45 minutes, and all of a sudden I'm fucking like dead zonked. I don't want that to happen. And since, again, I have like 600 milligrams of caffeine in me, probably not the best idea to stream. But yeah. So the idea of the deck, this version at least, before, like, the first one I was doing was a dragon version, then I switched it more to a control version, all in on the Yogg win con, and I wanted to try it with a Hadronox win con. I think it's, like, pretty good. Cards like Witching Hour are not as good, because I'm also running Beasts here. Actually, I meant to cut this, I just don't know what I want to put for it. I'll put Lightning Bloom as a replacement for a temporary replacement. So yeah, I've had cards like that. It also allows me now to play Vargoth, even though I could low roll theoretically and hit Zephrys, which is not great. It's not the best off the Oaken Summons, but there's only 1 Oaken Summons, and there's like 5 minions that cost 4 or less, so the odds are pretty low of actually hitting Zephrys. The other big thing is, like, it also allows me to play Lich King, and because I still have a whole bunch of spells off Jade Idol, I should still be able to hit those. If you can hear my brother in the background, he's yelling at, I don't know who the fuck he is yelling at, but he's yelling at someone. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, let's hop right into the first game, right guys? I'll see y'all there. Oh shit, it's a rogue. I haven't seen one of these in a long time, so hopefully it doesn't go too bad. This rogue I like keeping swipe, but that's about it here. I want most of the other cards in my deck. Vargoth is actually not the worst draw. It combos really well with cards like Oaken Summons. So I'm not the most mad about that. Yeah. That I figured was happening. You can shut up. I'll feel bad now if it's a fucking ban, but you can shut up. If you emote me on turn 1, by the way, I always squelch you. So if you're coming into me and you don't want me to squelch you, do that. Or if you want me to squelch you, just emote like once and I'll squelch you. I don't know why people emoting tilts me so much, but I think it's the thing that tilts me the most, actually. Anyways, by the way, as we're getting into this first game, I hope you all have a drink. I'm almost out of lemonade, but I'll go get lemonade between games. It's something I could do on recording, but I can't. It's hard to do when I'm live. But, okay, that's fine. It's Kingsbane, and he just has a really slow start, which is good for me. I'm about to go my greed here and coin this out. Yeah, I like that. I actually really like this play here. It allows me next turn to just branching paths and get 2 of them if he doesn't kill it. I think the only realistic way he can kill it is going like Kingsbane buff, or else he has to throw away a buff on this, or coin eviscerate, or prep eviscerate, or whatever. Yeah, I guess that's fine. It's not optimal, but I guess it has to be fine. Really unlucky. Really unlucky that he actually had cards to kill it there. Ooh, there's the Yogg. I want to be greedy here. That's fine. I can draw 1. That's actually not the worst menu to draw. I want to be greedy and draw another card here, because I have the swipe to deal with the board. And then I have Nourish to turn after. But I think the right call here is just to gain the armor. It improves the Spellstone, which is what I like. Your cards we're actually looking for is like Zephrys. I would not be mad if I top deck a Zephrys here. I mean, it can give me a board wipe, it can give me a piece of weapon removal. I should have played that earlier. But that gives me a swipe target, which I really, really like as well. One health minion? Yeah, that's fine. I can do this. I'm keeping Jade Idol. Jade Idol is typically just the last card you play after you've played all your Highlander pieces. Interesting. He drew his Kingsbane finally. Turn 6 first draw Kingsbane. Bad part is that I'm pretty sure I still lose this game. This is just such a hard minion to play in this scenario. I like ramping there. I need a little bit more mana, realistically, to be able to do things. You have your third Eviscerate effect. Or do you have double that pirate? Why does Rogue actually have infinite removal? Not exactly great for me. At least next turn I could do... If I survive here, I mean I most likely don't. 6. That's 7. If I survive here, I can either top deck Reno, which would be an insane out. Yeah, Reno would be insane here. Well, not that lucky. I hate the fact that he hit a minion that actually survives. Doesn't have sap, I survive here. Doesn't have exactly sap. If he top decks sap, I'm gonna be a little mad. I summoned 2 9/9 taunts here. At the end of the world, Shiny Finder. Basically Shiny Finder. Playing Kingsbane there is super greedy. I know this is not a Shiny Finder, so now if I do top deck like Zephrys, I could eat his weapon, which I mean, it's not great for him, if I'm being honest. Hopefully 18 health of taunts is good enough to win. And if I was about to say, if he top decks sap, hopefully he saps this one by accident. What's this one? That's really good for him. Oh my god, that's perfect for him. What the fuck? So unlucky. The fact that he actually hit 2 buffs for his weapon. Yeah, that's really good. Let's discover a spell first. I want to greed. I agreed here. So, the thing is, here I'm expecting him to kill my guy. I'm expecting just this to go here, right? So, I think my play... I guess he could draw sap here, which would be a worst case scenario. But I don't know if he could actually fit sap in the deck with so many new cards, right? You're running 2 paralytic poisons. He's running Wicked Stab, the Fog Sail, Booter, right? I don't really have a choice besides doing this, right? Just have to give him the 2 cards here, I guess. He can kill one thing here for free, so he kills a 9/9. I have, what is that? A lot of damage still on board. Zephrys would be lethal whenever I draw Zephrys. Well, that I figure is happening every single time. That's fine too. Okay, there we go. I was gonna slam Reno there. See? We beat a deck with this deck. This deck is clearly OP. The first game we played with the deck and we won. Clearly broken deck, needs nerfs. And we beat a Kingsbane Rogue. To be fair, he drew Kingsbane on turn 6. But we still beat a Kingsbane Rogue. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. I guess I'll see y'all there. Mage is a much different matchup in my opinion. Mages are just really hard to beat in general. Even with a near perfect draw, mages are almost impossible to beat with this deck. Turns out something about playing really undercosted cards is really good. If it's Secret Mage, you're playing 0 mana secrets, which is not really that fair, in my opinion. If it's Mozaki Mage, turns out when your entire deck costs 2 less, it's really fucking good. If not 4 less. Really fucking good. So, yeah. Ooh, Vargoth. Interesting card. I have a 10, 9, 8 drop. So this would draw 3. I have to go with this though, I think. Weirdly enough, an insane card to top deck here would just be Wildgrowth. Wildgrowth would actually be such a filthy top deck here. I could slam Wildgrowth on 2. Those are the good old days where you would have Wildgrowth on 2. I miss those days. It seems to me like it's Mozaki Mage, which, I mean, I think the win rate against Mozaki Mage for any deck that's not Mage or even super aggro decks loses to Mozaki Mage. It's such a dumb deck. Slam this next turn. I'm risking so much slamming this next turn because if I pull Zephrys, I'm kind of fucked off this Oaken Summons. But at the same time, I feel like I don't really have a choice. It's actually Secret Mage, interesting. Well, you know, there's no point of actually playing this. The 50-50. This is the worst draw in my deck. I was really hoping that worked in the opposite order. I was really, really hoping that worked in the opposite order. But I guess it doesn't. I can't even innervate this out. Sucks. Well, I guess that's counterspell, so I guess I test for counterspell with Oaken Summons. That's not good for me. This should say discovered 8 cost and summon it. Honestly, for 8 mana, this card's really awful. But it was my best discover there. I guess for counterspell again with Lightning Bloom. This is, I think, possibly the best draw for that deck I've ever seen. That was the worst minion to get, arguably. I should have just gone for the Poison Seeds. But the same thing is, I didn't know if it was counterspell or not, so I guess I could have gone Poison Seeds. I can even go Poison Seeds into a minion. That really sucks. Am I dead? Really close to it. Okay, I think I'm able to claim here that he drew fucking perfectly. It also didn't help that the minion I hit was actually awful. Doesn't change effect here. I'm dead to Fireball. Oh, 15 cards of your deck. You had double Cabal Courier, double Vidi's Valet, double Mad Scientist, and a Fireball. Let's get the Fireball. Why are you wasting my time? He doesn't even need it. Secret Mage is a skillless deck. You honestly just go face. To be fair, I'm playing a tier 1,000,000 deck and I queued into a tier 1 deck. I don't know what I expected to win. Lol. I mean, that's the problem with this deck. It's not good, but it is fun. Games that don't just you don't die on curve because your secret mage opponent goes near perfect curve are really fun. Honestly, Mage just needs a nerf. And I know I say that I think every single video, but Mage needs a huge fucking nerf. Of all classes in the game, I think right now Mage is by far the best one and the easiest one to play. Anyways, whatever. Let's just skip the next one. Ooh, is this a fellow memer? Or is this someone just playing Aggro Druid because, again, he doesn't enjoy playing decks that take a brain? No, I've noticed that a lot of people don't like hard decks in this game. A lot of people enjoy playing the easy decks. Which, I mean, to each their own, but that's not my vibe. That is not my vibe. Nature Studies? Oh, yeah, it's just some skillless kid playing into a pirate? Of course. Summon 4 power on turn 1. Why doesn't this summon 3 treants? Well, if I can survive till turn 8 to play that, I guess that's my win con. This deck's hard to play, clearly. Why can I not draw Wildgrowth? If I would have had Wildgrowth there, this game could go super differently. I actually didn't answer the board, but it doesn't matter. I play this, and then he just Savage Roars me. I get Savage Roar here every single time. Play this. I'm not dead to Savage Roar. Either way. I'm not dead to Savage Roar here, so I'm fine doing this. Not quite dead to Savage Roar, that is. This is 15. Optic Reno. There's the... I mean, this gives me access to do this, which is really nice. Gain 5, I have 2 taunt minions. I'm trying to ramp as much as possible here to slam Tree of Life. Really, really quickly. Ooh, I don't even need Slam Tree of Life anymore. Still really do want to Poison Seeds here, but Poison Seeds is kind of a grief. I can't even play this here, huh? The fact that he actually drew this card is going to lose me the game. And I gained 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm dead either way. Oh. It was so close.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
I think I survive here. I think this is the only play that would allow me to survive, actually. Hit. 5, 6. Theoretically at 3. There's a spell. I'm at 1. The problem is I could gain a shitload of health here, and it doesn't realistically matter, weirdly enough. I would have had to draw, like, Starfall. If I draw Starfall, I'm kind of chilling. Because then I could, like, full-on wipe. Or else that I have to play the Reno first, then full-on wipe, then he hopefully can't kill me, and then I could slam the Tree of Life. is how things have to. If he can't kill me here, it's actually Tree of Life first. Yeah. It's Tree of Life. Depends what connects with my face, I guess. Oh, he's AFK. It's good for me. I can kill this and then Tree of Life. Okay, well. Advantages. I could win now. Oh, aren't I top deck to Starfall? If he comes back, he's gonna concede now. But I think he's just straight up if, yeah. He was 1 damage off lethal, and he was mad about it. I don't think he was expecting the Tree of Light, though. Ha ha ha. Yeah, let's just keep the next one. That was actually a really good game. Well, not really good. He kind of won AFK. We did think through all the possibilities, though. So that's a plus. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next one. Of course, just another fucking mage. Why do I hit so many Why is there so many mages on ladder? Fuck mage. Fuck mage with a... I shouldn't say things like that. That's probably against some amount of TOSs. Oh, Zephrys, use the card. Zephrys is in fact what they call a card. Alright, coin the Incanter's Flow. Encanters? Coin Mad Scientist? Interesting. I guess Secret Mage is actually kind of good in the current meta, huh? Weirdly enough. I know that sounds weird to say, but Secret Mage can run Ice Block, which counters Msaki Mage. And Flamewaker Mage. Kinda. It counters Msaki Mage more than it counters Flamewaker Mage, because unless your Msaki Mage is like has like 1,000 games under their belt, they know exactly, like, I guess not really. It's simple math. But if they do the correct math, they can push you down to like 1 or 2 with the burn spells. In which case, they can just hero power you down, hopefully before you kill them. But if they're bad, they'll play into it, and you'll counterspell their main mana spell, and then they just kind of lose the game after that. I'm mad that I can't just slam this here. I mean, I can, and this is the play I'm doing, but it's going to just die. Well, it dies to trade. If not, and he doesn't play a counterspell, I'm in a really good spot. Even if he does play a counterspell, depending on what I top deck, I can be in a really good spot. Like, Lightning Bloom would be a really, really good top deck here. An insane top deck. Of course. Just why not have the Fireball? Pretty good card. I'd have really liked if this one stayed in my deck, but... Or, sorry, if the Vargoth stayed in my deck. Because then I could, like, Oaken Summons into Vargoth, into Injured Marauder, and then I'm, like, really happy. But as it goes for right now, this is not looking great, honestly. So I can't even slam Spreading Plague here. I need to find an answer to this card. And I'm going to play this some at 3/3, so... I guess Nature Studies would be a really good card to draw. Oh no, Zephrys answers this. Knew that was happening. That happened there 100% of the time. I hate that it did not offer me deal 2 damage for that. Because now he's going to play a counterspell, and I'm going to lose the game if I try to slam this. Why did it not offer me the deal 2 damage? I don't understand Zephrys sometimes. It should give you the option to kill something that's on board, but no, it didn't. It just... I'm also going to point out that he drew double Rigged Fair Games in the top, like, 5 cards of his fucking deck. I need to hit exactly Inner or Lightning Bloom here. Lightning Bloom is my only out, realistically. Not Lightning Bloom. Well, not to lose the game. Really, it wasn't a counterspell. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I 100% thought that was going to be counterspell, but at the same time, he plays one secret here, and I get cocked. At least if he plays one secret, I have 6 outs in my deck. Any other 1-mana spells I'd slam. Even Jade Idol. Jade Idol to summon a 1/1. And pray to God that it doesn't get... Well, I don't care, really, at that point. Ultimately, it would be Nature Studies, I think. Actually, Jasper Spellstone could also be really good, because I can Jasper Spellstone on the 5/4, and then it could roll, like, it deals 2, and then I could Starfall. Deal 2 to the rest of the board. Okay, well, if he doesn't play a secret here, I'm just slamming Flame Strike. I'm just slamming Flame Strike. It gets a fair amount of value here. Alex is actually really nice. I don't want to attack. I don't want to attack in case that's like Flame Ward. I'd rather have the 2 1/5 taunts up. 1/5 taunts are actually fairly good. That Spreading Plague saved me so much health. What the fuck? 6, 11, 11, plus another 8, 19. It's like what, 20? No. It was like over 20 damage that saved me. Well, that's a good one. But I'm just going for the Alex here. Simple. Just discover another Alex. I want an Alex, but I'll take Chrome. I want to be greedy. No, it's not correct to be greedy here. That's like, it's like that's such a good draw. It's like I have Malfurion in hand, so Jasper Spellstone is like really good. It's a good thing that is though that the scenario we're in right now, he's used Cloud Prince, he's used the Fireball, so he only has 12 burst damage left. That I can play around through Reno. Actually, I guess he has 15, but he can only play 12 of it on 1 turn. My guess is that's now the counterspell. Sooner or later, he's going to play a counterspell. I just kind of need to play around it. One thing I do wish, though, is they change Flare so it doesn't proc counterspell and instead it eats counterspell. That would be really nice. It would make Flare and Zephrys slightly better, which might be why I think it's a good idea. Because I do think that Zephrys is a little underpowered at the moment, but that might just be a me thing. That's actually a fairly good draw here. Funnel Cakes here. So, I want to do optimal trades, right? I know that seems super weird, like why would I do those trades? It's just because I want to have kind of a free board to slam the cards I have in hand into. Just summoning 1/5 taunts. Both of those getting upgraded. You only have 9 cards in hand. Now they're fully upgraded. They kill any minion in that deck. So these are basically just 2 Nourishes, or Naturalizes, sorry. at the moment. Because there's no minions in that deck that have more than 5 health. Also, he's at 7 cards left in deck, and I still have a Reno in hand, so I should be fine. Fireball number 2, maximum damage is 9. That has to be a counterspell at this point. There's no way that's not counterspell. Unless he just doesn't play counterspell. Which I guess is a possibility. Rock the Flame Ward. And I'll eat the other explosive runes. And next turn I proc a counterspell. The last card in his hand is counterspell, by the way. I'm fairly certain the last card in his hand is either counterspell or the guy that draws for every secret he's played this game. Since he's played a lot of secrets, I doubt he's going to slam that with 6 cards left in his deck. Okay, from here I think it's a fairly straightforward win. I kind of want to just play more spells. Oh, I guess I burn a cup. Of course it's Yogg. I need to play more spells. I don't think you can skip this countered. I wanted to play cards, because I need something to use these spells on. Best draw would actually be Wildgrowth, because that's 2 spells in 1. Same thing with Overgrowth, they're both 2 spells in 1. Okay, I'm going to play into that counterspell a little bit. I want to give him cards. Depending on what I draw, I guess I could give him cards. Now I'm sad about wasting that. Fucking... Okay. I maybe should have gotten the other spell countered, but at this point I feel like I have enough armor to be able to answer whatever the fuck he plays. Also, he's out of secrets, so Cloud Prince is no longer active. He basically has a 2 5/5s and a 4/4 left. That's all he has. Maybe he has another one portal, but typically that deck only plays 8 secrets, which he's played. And we know that he didn't have any more in his deck, so actually we're fairly certain on that fact. We should be chilling. He chose suicide. He didn't even let me slam the Yoggs. Wait, I've played 10 spells. You mean there's 2 left, Yogg? You scammed me. Fix the lock. I played 10. Got scammed by Yogg. Hey. Hey. We can open a pack. Oh, and we're actually we hit rank 4. Oof, this deck is broken. Clearly broken deck. Yeah, I don't think... I'm really tired. So I'm gonna open a pack, and that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this deck, by the way, just tell me on stream. You could, deck request it. By the way, I'm opening this set until I open the last, legendary and the last rare. Sooner or later, I should hit them. And hopefully it's here. No, just a double rare pack. Garbage. Actually, double rare is not the worst. The outpost is also not bad. Like, I'm not going to complain about hitting outpost. You're still giving double dust. That's why, that is why I'm not getting the weapon. The paladin weapon. Because it's still giving double dust. Once they stop giving double dust, it's no longer, like, you can basically hit... You can hit it, you guarantee to hit it again, I think. Something like that. But anyways, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Tell me again down below if the audio quality is better, worse. Because if it's worse, I'll have to change it again for tomorrow's stream. If it's better, then I don't have to change it. Yeah, follow me on Twitch, because I'm going to be streaming there tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter. because why not follow me on Twitter to know when I go live and shit. Sometimes you also get to see cool Magic picks. Sometimes you'll just see other things. I have some interesting stuff I want to do on stream tomorrow and talk about on stream tomorrow. So if you are a fan of Magic the Gathering, come on by because we're going to be talking about that. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Oh, I guess subscribe to the channel, rep the gang, and I guess I'll just see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace.